FA Cup na ye je na amman ko bo Europa League na ko bo Conference League no
na Conference League ko ji anye
na eno league
uko
eno league
ko cabinet ye trophy cabinet mu a ye kan ho
over no dia
eti mu de ama mo va mo ho ma mo Alex Ferguson free pa say ni je de ni je mu nya bi Jose Mourinho kura ba ye anwade so mo say
da simple question bisa sa de tina brabo ye ko jamu ai na da ni ko fo ba bia
so na me kira say mu de ye kan you are the least to say something say man you mo de aro ho atu when the if you say Abramovich ko enye hwe kra you know say agetim de nka ade agu kra ga ehye no fufuru but ewumwum a timi de abeje continental trophy mo ntimi nye bi ntimi de mamo va mo ndu
sa eti me yi emfa ho ntom
na bi ye Chelsea ko a kire so a 2-3 years ya beje trophy
okay
sanity
ba say so na say so ya jibi ntino still
nkoso ne hwe de
yen come but next head of sports Mr. Charles from Police Chelsea nya lose game on person be adwuma
and ya no afre na
Chelsea nya lose game on person be adwuma because na no sa page show mu wa ma and then so Newcastle show mu and also wa ma
uduru ya bankase so Mr. Offin the printing press wo referee Henry na nano ne o ma wo aho nyina nana ne Henry uduru a referee Henry obie ne machine mu okay sini nchen a ogbo adwuma duty
sports Denture 91.9
Chelsea and Manchester Newcastle and a boy na anytime bia there's a change of manager no aka who say that new coach syndrome no etimi edone on the place ma mu tumi perform and it came at a time okay Liam Delap Ramnos ni e bae no na Chelsea e bo be say premiership matches be say 5-2 no mu lusu bi and Arsenal and a share no I think EFL Cup
yes
in terms of home and away in our share now the performance no e ade a konkan but see and it seems that the confidence of the Chelsea players no have dropped totally and boba you see no agency in terms of senior oba no the game one and boy no or set up by 4-2-3-1 and boy with success in post Gusto and Abrantia the day Ede Chaloba any
academic
and etimi started a cheronum and it tells you clearly performance Chelsea at the Mayan there minia it was nothing to write home about. Chelsea set it up in that form on our cheronum. You believe sir answer any system bia with the game no e kwa befa so a obetimi aye no say it say obi an philosophy obi dey gingin pressing obi dey total football ana obi dey tiki taka na Chelsea decided say obeko game ni mu na all you should the press ana otimi e dey aye adwuma na what's minia all press no you make sure say unya o medal no enfanto enfa ma the opponent when na compete no on the field of play but what's Chelsea ebo in terms of say almost pressing Newcastle no almost decided on beja almost vin no ato ama Newcastle for no e de bon afem e de akọ and once you are pressing you pray through you press and as you pray around and as under sana etie na Chelsea decided say obetimi abie emu na otimi e de ama and clearly Abrantia ye friend James and Casedo was a pressing Newcastle for no the down here at their own side the Newcastle side no major made on that one ama Tino Livramento at the born in Musa was and feel down Abraham to cross down and only idea a team Chelsea go no Chelsea go and consider and a player born the first will do God the honor Chelsea for na ankasa antiase but akwanya Liam Rosenier efaso asset team Chelsea team na apona mwa in terms of personnel tactically and confidence level of the players and the do maybe utumi say Chelsea enya bona a certain player like omo ankasa player ni din ede Kopama enya bona that time one na the confidence no was ropa obenya bona around the penalty in front of the penalty yard box of the opponent no akobe cutting the shooting chere the confidence on kole ball no fam obi but this time okurabo na it seems that the confidence level ni bi ayara it tells you coach the mark of a good coach and any idea lead Chelsea here and such a coach Obetina Chelsea bench no chere clearly say only antidote to be also be improve players no and oba it seems say gradually e bi mu re fi ball no bo and e ma kukuara no ma ni aka chom say the ball from who cry den no and omu nyina no fie and it tells you clearly the system setup coach no adiaba on confidence level a crowd boys no omu defend symbolically and it tells you say they are not playing as a unit obi abo individualism the onimubo and enemy ade ekoso and nyanwa wase ni Newcastle etiminya ata one goal na and Chelsea anti omu body baby but still the confidence level so mi kraba the means the catch them say mfanye no esuro bia be wura memu etiminti mfanye and then ubos oba dazzle around the boss no now ma cover up and then I Chelsea here so the coach need to back up in terms of say big game we animu a we enye say we rested players no omu gina mu first 11 that of you know a PSG game no and one of the boy it one rest obia so why now say sa no man 18 AC ama confidence na come from kwa na come from almost starting some lose to Arsenal ba ni nyina no come as Chelsea ball papa bia na omobo ni nyina ye due to coach no confidence ade be wura boys ni mu eno ma be ye e de awura mu ba ni nyina ye empayfo no say Chelsea of yesteryears and say Chelsea and clearly eno ma ekoso no ade ha adwen Chelsea need to sit up na eno ma etini akoye Manchester United at one winning ways no so
yes
now they need to be commended Carrick juma and oba no one game no wetin lose and wa win some matches abo I think 2 drawn games no wetin nya and over clearly kwanya wetimi ama players ni be confidence level aba a certain Benjamin Sesko ama ya no na it seems say onka mo plans kra ho but oba no ba all born clearly and normal otimaye the lives of Kobimenu and normal omo etimaye otime add something a bite e dey aka omo game no omo confidence on the ball utumi say e ade a e wosoro Casemiro has been rejuvenated why ya body afufuro obi a na Manchester United think say at the end of the season go mbeja na kwan bare clearly come here say performance ebe man Manchester United faithful so ni bi nyaaya aka obesa atena ho etime renew ni contract ni ama the likes of Luke Shaw Harry Maguire Diego Dalot ene ne Yeronum ene Abrantia ne di ede Danilo Bruno Fernandes 20 sensational form no so
yes
to break a record is not easy. David Beckham of all people wait na ko season with assist Bruno tells you say Bruno Fernandes is working in terms of the machinery at Manchester United. No, he is one of the guys that put Manchester United on the pedestal. Emma and Norma 18 Ekoye and we clearly was surpassing the Beckham in a single season to me 15 assists. And what me abepa no akọ 16 and anani edu 14 and it tells you clearly and normal Carrick the days at Manchester United omo ye no enu bi no de be wura boys the confidence level and they dey ba kuya enso aba ama or the bite come Manchester United up front no and share the signings Armenia Premiership no omo year in the summer Manchester United there and I pay off.
Yes,
because clearly the last of Queen Anum Abrant FM Bomo and the lies no utumo say omo the bite abeka Manchester United
academic and mature sports.
Emma points omo gather the Manchester United no chere there say for the first time best there's 8 seasons in Manchester United signings are pay off this time around. And that time some players when you know under Amorim as soon as you were not getting the impact. But after say Carrick buy or you through Manchester United near and you name the philosophy or name the genesis of the team or name the philosophy of the team. Look at the confidence level of the Agro boys. And Manchester United has come good. MNA, they are having their noses in front. Say, at all costs, tough one, meeting I qualify. Pep Guardiola season, and I said, the era at EPL, it seems that it is coming to an end gradually. And me, Obibeka say, City, Pep Guardiola, be say, Obe free City abra on through on a good note and I say with this symbolic performance and you say on say obia be we ase on fa hwe ma sa so na wo kwa
academic and matured sports.
Say all ban 91.1 trophy every in some say e be Manchester United sorry Manchester City trophy any ba EPL na the likes of Peregrinum any one other coach Mancini etima beji bi ama City but no buy no obe yeah Emma fe in terms of say uye coach bi now free La Liga mu and any other coach bi a over EPL ni mu no with that tiki taka star PP Pino a obono be say with such manager no obeba be survive up EPL no oba no abey na grand style etime get to us 4 times Emma etime who say oba set new standards but all kono na wie yet say eti era no room sesia no gradually it is coming to an end. The dominance of the obeye ni nyina no all kono on fire go man I believe say agamena na agadi season be we ya agamena beto ko last season ye hu ndi ekosi ye and this is 2 consecutive seasons na ko ba say a normal diegu on a part no one say Agro ni ye one they say the issue the Pep Guardiola need to understand and the era no abayo EPL he can go to elsewhere to perform and no good but EPL no gradual la okay summer I went down transfer that is January transfer no or spending change no coaching career say in that short January transfer was spending City spending City credit this come on that January transfer or spending about 250 million pounds Bahangusiaga. Okay, so the revamp squad so you need to understand say you baby are no baby minia.
All right, mama na say no Elder Emmanuel Anderson and no mama call Mr. Kwame otu hɔ na yɛndi nkɔwa before that crown BBD essential oil oil bi a about mountain so a ɛbɔ adwuma papa almost say between 2 to 3 weeks there oh na a take shape na bibia come on so wo ye bema yesi ubolo no so pe size ni bia ka ho a ɛsɛ obo mmɔden a ɛpɛ ɛne BBD oil essential oil no na watumi ɛde asrasra ho kama pa na apagya wo wayi ni na kyerɛ size ni bia be kama pa na watumi de abɔ adwuma afei so yɛ bɛma ɛma wo last longer ɛwɔ mpanimu nti mo a mo de bo mu patim na mo da fo no yɛsrɛ mo BBD essential oil aba mo ko pebi na mo use na ɛmboa ɛyɛ naturally also yɛ herbal nti we no ɛmma side effect bia na sɛ ɛmfa de boni bia mmerɛw nti bomodi akɔ mo last longer pa na etumi nso aboa na pejam na size ni be ka ho saa no mutimu sɛ munga mu no pa na sɛ wonya hyase agidim ɛnyɛ no kɔ no mo wɔ so man so ɛwɔ ɛyɛ venom ɛyɛ bio ointment a ɛno no ɛboa sɛ bia wabusuani bi atɔ nsɛm ntinta na so ɔwe nsa na sɛ bia ɔpɛ sɛ wogyae a ne nyinaa nso onya kɔpɛ bia onya no mpɛ obi gyae nsa no kra inti ɛno nso no inti ko all herbal and pharmaceutical shops mu ɛwɔ Ghana nyina on sabetumi akabi frempinifo na ginkyiremu a ɛkyɛn me din ɛwɔ 050 2011421 0502 011421 na yen ono won twetwe enkomo ɛno na mede ma Mr. Kwame Wotu akwaba Mr. Kwame Wotu
abose
no mienu abo apa ho sema aduane na sports 221
okay that's it okay special recognition to Akuwa wa Tichem I could tell can Lord and Richie our Richie Babren Salon the man with magical fingers our mufum na any comarket to be a marine the kind of news way happened 5 hours ago. Until 5 hours ago, there's a better time. And I pay him.
Yes.
I no pay him.
Yes.
So, according to several sources close at Chelsea, serious concerns are emerging internally about the ability of Liam Rosinia to lead the sports project in the long term. Some influential figures in the Blues hierarchy would even believe that Liam Rosinia may no longer be in office next season. Chelsea appointed sometimes for near 450 or kwan. Yes. Chelsea appointed once a Ghana Hakrano. Open Obana open near 4
academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman Sports.
Open near 4 Udema Umpia wanted out to call life improvement. Chelsea for Liam Rosinia thinking that to make me a funny low, no much and high no. Even couple the fact that Ukita or a British coach any proper records behind world football. The most surprising thing we are saying, there's no any British coach be or proper records behind world football. And that is one. Then the second one is that picking Liam Rosinia over Enzo Maresca means that Chelsea near now joins a Beko into resurgence, a former and a person echo. Because in some 2-3 years back, when him turn Liam Rosinia, a assistant coach to Wayne Rooney, was it Coventry City? Yeah, I think Coventry City. No assistant coach at Wayne Rooney or Coventry City. And ordinary man and Copoya and Adam no copy or Strasbourg. So me name what entirely a good experience are. Liam Rosinia etimi apeke from Strasbourg or to me a move to Chelsea Street, notwithstanding the fact that Strasbourg owners and one Chelsea or Modia. But me name what are there na Liam Rosinia aya or merited the Chelsea work. Sir Enzo Maresca entimi yes Jumana. And look at Sunday normal see customers look as a Chelsea no a normal kwana form.
Academic and matured sports
department. In some times back, not Mourinho a coach and Nyobeji Champions League 2012 from referee that Italian coach of Beji Champions League 2012 from Chelsea. No, or assistant coach to Chelsea. Even Lambo Senior cannot compare to the status of that coach. Steve McLaren, once upon a time an assistant coach to Chelsea. Liam Rosini and Tom. The new generation of Chelsea about said among top players I can see, but they will pick the young talent or more very good talent and then nurture them into greats. So what me enter that frame there, and then we enter into the frame of Arsene Wenger time and now Arsenal time and Arsene Wenger. At that time, their mentality was not to win. Chelsea and me Chelsea and me and do status almost it is almost status at Chelsea at the time when we kita this squad and at this caliber of coaches, because that classes of teams are almost that top level football, the league almost Champions League at the highest level. No, look at coaches kita. Barcelona coach, Real Madrid coach, Liverpool coach, PSG, Inter Milan, all of them, ekita coaches are almost class and yet the class of Liam Rosina. So there's one owner or America. One owner or America
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman 91.9 Sports.
Breaky Bank, Crown, and Louis Enrique. I'm an abe coach Chelsea in 2026. Ombe Breaky Bank, ama Louis Enrique, abe Breaky Bank, abe coach Chelsea. And so I think the coach Chelsea person minim say bia omo managerial yi ana say omo ownership na different nti ama there's even competition of ideas how the direction of Chelsea corner, because looking at that owner now Chelsea or per se Chelsea a Breaky Bank a Louis Enrique in the summer of 2020 so be coach Chelsea then or that Abramovich mentality be on the trip. Okay. And there's Todd Ball in and Crawford so mjidi so mbetumi afa ne nketuam no more use da bia me ka say so what is a ton with team ni and trauma Saudi Arabia for and trauma sa oil rich countries say trauma Americans say Chinese now they came in as business people at least to break even or more understand that big buy so the koji cap or the amount way. And so if Chelsea will operate under the technical process of Liam Rosini and Maresca, I think the results of which China out, it is not far from what they deserve. Because Niobe input, and not a baby one thing. Time and Chelsea or Thomas Tuchel and all those top coaches, and you see the dividend under the Chelsea. Even at Manchester United, time and no more top classes of coaches. You saw near the Bromo at Liverpool, Arsenal. When you have that top coach at that highest level, you get the highest level performance. But with a mediocre coach ending getting from Monsieur Juman on a job training, how the ego of Chelsea players is, how big the Chelsea players is. Baby, a Chelsea players are Bobo could do. One Liam Rosina was a player, and one boy and Drew coaching some coaching team you find anything big. So it tells you that even the players on mobile Chelsea, they are bigger than coach no coach. And so if you're Chelsea and pay the results from this time there, then the inputter or the input into their technical department, that's almost the same. Until some same, no. In fact, nature has been fair to Chelsea, and then the results at Chelsea in it is a true reflection of the technical inputter they input into their team. Yeah, in some three years back, now there was a team called Como. That was Syria, or was it Syria C or Syria D? It was Syria C. And Francesc Fabregas.
Academic and matured sports.
Fabregas and then
Denchiraman 91.9 Sports.
Kumu. Inti Fabregas Kochi Kumu at the time and Kumu was Series C. And then the experience they took, they say, on what the players in Penny for, former Real Madrid, Rafael Varane. Munina Kobo Kumu.
No coin a print.
Yeah, but there's some big and senior players from Kobo Kumu at the twilight of their career. And more at me, de Como qualified by Series B. No, we didn't cran is Como about Series C. Into from Fabregas being a shareholder some 3 years back at Series D, Series C, Waka Nkakran Kradia ba Series A. No. As we speak now, Como at us fourth Italian league a more pre-European competition abo. And Enra me share their match against AS Roma. Na emfa who's AS Roma enya red card. In fact, the kind of footballer come a boy right from the blast of the whistle to the end. In fact, so because was a Italian league be shock.
Okay.
Because in say Italian league league it say Premier League and what they kick and run that tenacity any idea. But how Como a control game a bigger team like AS Roma Como was able to control game, took the game to their own hand at the time and Como aqua down by a goal to nil no Como it may be a comeback it may be AS Roma. When a teamer in say official be enche na otumi come back at the share bigger teams like this it tells you the technical brain behind and the project behind Como project and your basubobia say the fabricas how otumi designing the Como project and how otumi drive Como from Series C up to now is something worthwhile. I say obia baso Real Madrid every time you can say Real Madrid is not a team for smaller coaches because Real Madrid assembled the bigger stars they have players on the bigger salaries they have players who have the bigger egos, so you don't need a coach or any special tactics be about a coach who can manage the egos of the players, manage them as individually, and then get the result for Madrid. Not any special tactics.
Okay.
Until when Madrid are resurrected, no money a good manager of the egos. Not come they are playing now. Madrid play like no other business. Our football. Now, Wednesday, Manchester City 3-0. Nobody gave them chance. And on mobile against Elche or Serie B, and go and look at Gola. I said Real Madrid.
Yes.
And how they transferred performance from the from the Champions League to the Serie A. It tells you that Real Madrid, when Omar Jones from the bar, they'll play. It will be about Barcelona. Yeah. Barcelona for Abano Ebaso. Barcelona for Abattoir Ebaso. And there was about 4 takeaways. Sankaye and Vinia, Juan Laporta and Vinia. Juan Laporta and the Kofa Hansi Flick about Barcelona at the time, and Xavi cried that's a coach. And so Juan Laporta and Vinia and Hansi Flick will automatically resign. For Barcelona sporting system, it is purely politics. One a door by why DS and then your door by and match. And match here you go. At the time, I Xavi episode of Pamo Rafinha. It took Laporta or step on the foot, so no, Rafinha is not going anywhere. At that time, Barcelona didn't mean to play. Omutoko wouldn't me register.
Academic
and want to sack Rafinha away. That was the genesis of Xavi versus Laporta Omo beef. And then it was Victor Font. Victor Font decided say this player can't say timer Barca Ekofa than Omo. No muntimi register no okay it took a long time as a basket register than Omo. There was a comment I can't say Victor Font a pass for so Barcelona players ni na a twa banibi all the staff including the basketball team, and so Saoko now was very good man management about the players well. It became very difficult to be true because all of them call for president and now almost stay at Barcelona. A team a successful at Barcelona. What's it? We started time.
Yeah, you didn't come.
Correct.
Say I can't 1 minute.
So there was a very beautiful scene before started Premier League this weekend. Chelsea for some ritual be on the at center circle.
Academic and matured sports.
Then surprisingly, this weekend, Omokobo match no referee and Adrian say after Tosu Kwani be and Adrian so be free center how Chelsea for be on ritual. Then they do it around the referee no gym. I'm sure them say in fact the distance between Abrofo Bobo and the move up. Imagine a beer at the Chem Royals and the Betanase. And at the Chem Royals, no oracle ever ball. no atechem royals akọbọ akọhyem bọ mpaye na coach ni gino mu finfini bi no ne omo bọ mpaye how will otin ebe ye ebe twom for duabo adane sekatwe. And so that distance I don't in fact Abrafon make football looks very 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 beautiful and enjoying. I think it is one thing as I say you emulating who say football no in fact you winning on the field, you winning at the time referee no OCC obiano eventually referee no the ball my Chelsea elusu. But in our Africa, in our local setting, nank a very very difficult say yeah bobo na referee or ne one team a bompire. But finally just some second. Yeah, Africa Champions League match was Elali between one other team, Esperance. And Elali Esperance first Elali 1-1. Esperance 1-0. Now when Arab for any how almost frustrated a referee. Yes. Then a poor ball we share the demeanor and then the faces of Elali for my imagine some reference. Until time a referee bo a bang final game or train a red card on bottom of the chair view. Then the red card or the chair view. Elali players need this so the same win I was coach is not my ready, yes. Coach is not my ready, so I'm not referee you know we are saying or best coin. It tells you say referee no. Watching it you. I think sorry Bema bra. Watching it you oba or the bubble. Watching it to that. So look at how we do it. Auntie, I'm saying referee. Watch other colleague referees some normal between their bomb. About time or red card and obi adu no honestly. Okay. It looks very beautiful. I think the referees everything from what happened between Elali and Experience games. Yes.
And Mr. Kwame Otu na yetse Kano. You ever feel there be if you call before that house for sale. And they say if you stay you go eton. If you know say Mr. Kwame Otu says kaba ho ana. Akwa jena etumi abwa papa sing almost spacious air compound na obetumi apark 6 to 7 cars. Afin so 4 spacious bedroom. Master bedroom with walk-in closet and also Hobiana 5 modern washrooms, large, elegant hall. Now, so big, fully tiled kitchen as a tower, Omato kama palm kitchen na Omato tiles kama pint. Unyako jepe, bibi anson, a bit to me, I kama. Na or a henema kokobeng, a ho ena, a fee, a war. Frefura na no twetwe komo si 0538 025880 and I say 020 687 8665. What's the country be say born there 1.3 million Ghana cedis. So the court is Candiana say 13 billion old Ghana cedis. What's the country be said down I can be a crabiness say we should have fully self or twice no win fully at the more the say so the bear 3 billion can 16 billion. Now we win come at the money. I don't know. Say be Mr. Kwame to be wakoje there and also no. And tiaba fie na yaba be di efi enkomo Sisia na TikTok no kweku weather or say boy I need some of the BBD oil. Okay, you mate. Nti na make us call all the pharmaceutical and drugstores na baby a ton do bia on sabeka BBD essential oil no. Na so akwa use na tumi aboa wo. E didn't hear the Christian Center kan ho Osaje for buying hotel specialized trust health care. Na for we can get e kan ho. Tie we ye ba sisia na the fisem no. Abro.
If you ra, and pay and I'm so yari o. I'm a bob on Pompa, Sammy Babashowi, and I'm a PSA. And I am no credit. No question, say. Me yari, Sementia, Dr. Roberta Con, ya wada, Rosadalia Specialist Hospital, Anoa, Kasam Cassia to me. Me didn't do and a nurse for Jemnica, Beshia yen. No more fine vitas in Yina. And watch it, no more than you lab. Jenny Mojamu would be a was all me. I'm fine a Janai. Oh, yes, I'll find a juice also count. Yen in a movie. Awa, Dr. Penny is so. Advantage come to him. Where the other kid to a bimini idea how, oh, ye, Brick Kuma be, bia ne se wo mo de ni firi operation room ho aba che se wo ma ye no operation abasa hare so ma e bra dwene ntiase so oh doctor ni madwuma pa wonu ya
Academic and mature sports.
Denchirama 91.9 Sports.
Abwokuma bi ene wo mo je ye na me duru adanse amanfo di Dr. Roberta ko ho no na che se nyame di papa yi adwuma o dencha asase so pa se wo tie dencha asase so na de hye bi yare ana wo ankese na hododo na wo pa pomden papa aresabia papa wo kwa ana wo de hye ne kwa obenya homekantam na wo sign Dr. Roberta ko ene Rolisa Dalia Specialist Hospital ho a na yese wasaka poma na wanwa mu no mesere wo uni obi na ni ye ne ya awia ba wontimi mpie ade so sa wontimi mpie ana obi a wonya nduyare stroke asikyire hele diabetes uni obi a ne to ase ntini twetwe no mekire sciatica ana wonante kakra bi a na wabre hepatitis A B and C yade ben ne te wo so ana ehaw se wo de duru Dr. Roberta ko ene Rolisa Dalia Specialist Hospital animu a eho na bo zampa mema osirem se mamo yade ni a na nkire se won san ho yade na ye dencha asase su pa de se fa na operation ana surgery o sign Dr. ko ho a na wuwo mu ano no ubehunu Rolisa Dalia Specialist Hospital e wodun kwa ufom kwantimpo so oni Fridays pap e na oba bi fa ko enfom youth resource center no oni na die nhwe de onya afaka o se okọ Dr. ko hospital ho ana frɛ no e wo 0556 798 773 ana 0244 934 873 enti free na eko efie ha obia wo ba yare bia no won fena ni nkyire mu Rolisa Dalia Specialist Hospital sanse no ene de me efiewura masan ase.
Alright, Inti, and also and on straight away to the MTN FA Cup. And I'll tell you your quarterfinals games. No, to Ja. Dreams FC at the few many Hearts of Lions. I could see will be a senior Kubaku penalty shootout. And Dreams FC a winning by 4 goals to 3. I think so. A second game to Ja, but time division. So at the few media Macobone Camiens. Abra. Omonso entumi anti ekanemu bako kra Kelvin Nkrumah extra times 109th minutes 114th minutes and 180 minutes no we win hat-trick no simple cry edin ama mediama afi eduana so tifie ato omonsa de Fred Techima Liberty Youth ebo me kamiensa abra omonso entumi anti na Nations FC enso a game no omobon modia amane brekum Chelsea Koti obi anfa bo antoro nyon kwatrem penalty shootout na Nations FC a winning by 4 goals to 3. To we a MTN FA Cup results are a buyer and I made a home sem a day amount now. The semi-finals no when you Dreams FC Ekushia Mediama na Adriana and so Nations FC at the Abumu. It's a be win straight to the finals. Na gidi pa when I call Tatemo. Intiano and the MTN FA Cup quarter finals game a buy more. Mede honsem ede ema wo nanum se na watwa wie yen so Dinchaman radio Dinchaman dame hine no so akansi no etodwa e wo chichiri station dame arena ho a gidi pa na enye asem kumanti hwe na fato so na yendi hon komo sharp na yenko na first round no Abu Al Hassan isha onapo abra winning 5-3 in favor of Abu Al Hassan after so Mr Aqua and Dr Bobi isha ma Dr Bobi winning 5-4 and Ibrahim Isa and so ne se kacho share ma Ibrahim Isa winning 5-1 Oluman and Francis Edi share ma Francis winning 5-0 Mr Peter and CJ and so share from Kumase Emma Omuvi na CJ win 5-0 na Sami Efu na Sifu Sami and so any name share ma Sami Efu winning 5-3 and Usman and so ne attack game na attack winning 5-1 Abe and Spider game no it could be 5-3 in favor of Abe. You realm into the quarterfinals. Na quarterfinals no Data Bobi etra ho ema CG ebon 5-1 atake nso wini 5-0 ready tia Abe and Abu Al Hassan ene Efusame enso sha na Efusame wini 5-1 and the last game no Ibrahim Isa enso ene Francis game no Francis wini 5-3 travel to semi-finals na semi-finals na enye adekitwa kra yes eti semi-finals na that screen so no Abra CJ etna ho from Kumase ema attack from Obuase ewini no 5-4 and afi another game no so Efusame ewini Francis 5-3 and a finals no opinion feno CJ which is third place team no CJ ewini 3-1 against Francis I don't know if na Huba and a grand finale no so Efusame any attack game no attack ewini 2-1 inti na say this year no Dinchaman radio first edition of Dinchaman dame hene no opinion ye friend no attack from Obuase na eje edc in so inti the 1,000 Ghana cedis na Kofie Plus trophy na for K Sports AGC tenes opinion no abone ho emodern papa na watchwe wie yen so Ghana Premier League be so abaso Heart of Lions and Heart of Fuka be Friday na for 11 wonders and so ne Samatis 96 and so abo on Friday Saturday okay yemo game Sunday na Kumasi and Tekoro Nations about Dreams FC ni Media Man Basketball Stars and Young Apostles baby any Ghost Stars and Visions Brekum Chelsea and Carolina United Swedro or Blacks and Ho United na friends so Bichim United and Adriana and so Eddie Abum we Ghana Premier League match week 26 and I'm honsem the ama wono na gidi pa na otwe wie ewo Agro Port Street right abra Brema United and Betenasi United game no tujwa na supporters after the game supporters attack referee for to street na yendi ho nkomo o media ma ho hwe pia so mama na yendi ho nkomo omo attack referee gidi pa na enya asem koma oketi afi na abanti hwe ne fato so mama na bare emekọ abedwafo ho na yedi nkomo de afa games e ba ho no ba so no so ho division 1 game yes division 2 games no and also do na ba so but you be din nkomo later na bibia so etumi ay kama eda Imana Anderson na ne Mr. Kwame Otu yeah yeni nkomo efise
MTN FA Cup no etikiship and currently professor near El Kona Ebusua etikiship and over and Oma chere clearly say Adriana Stars won convincingly 3-0 against the Chiman Liberty Youth and our money boy omo chere omo superiority say omo ye Premiership club omo stamp authority on Tetima City the likes of Alex Bachenum ene Dauda CDB mu ene timi enya ene Emmanuel Mafumu enya ayene ko chere okazi ene eye di ngomo ha atapoku edi ngomo ha a chere clearly say omo question say omo be FA Cup no and they are still on course the semi-finalist and yenye omo no chere se omo hoden no omo ni media ma hoden wo soro de chere se omo keka kose omo ebetimi aye de baby an omo timi age the same thing applies to nations and so any brekum Chelsea ne boy and this 0-0 and nations and need penalty 4-2 so if you have nations you have Diana you have Dreams and a media ma omo na the four final omo nyina Premiership clubs did almost separate the boys from the men and chere say bibia ekoye enema sat teams and emphatically they are trying division so etimi and they are also almost suffer defeat at the hands of Mediama 3-0 and on so etimi win so take shape ngakra chere the two teams you know Mediama and Diana the omo etimi so let's wait and see the semi-finals are be so no and normal ebesibi akọ because I see media say this year say almost to no ma ya on betima double no e ma na timi ayi your performance almost done e dey area e was remini
oh okay ma me ko Mr. Kwame Otu ho ne yemo nkomo enti no de that screen so no ye a match between Betenase and Brema United game no and na supporters so omo ntwema referee kra
men kan fa K Sports ne K Sports ne
the Chama radio dame competition
you see Olympic games on many of the games are you honey foreign abrofo na deba nti abrofo na ehye games no ma hye rules dey aba
okay
obviously baba na untimi embobi nti obeha Olympic games be bre Africa ntimi compete because they are foreign to us na games what the bar o twere hu rules any bibia sene be standard obi ebetima perform dame MP lead and they say in na games are at least a better games than some of the games a year Olympic games so in fencing two in the award bang 2 in the award bang you be so be your gold no was song let me it is at this time some of the games in your 10 a monetize ye be
okay
nko for be bromoto dan have former MC no that abobie nom ni omo maka moto station I think the next time biano case was yembiem be 2-3 months I am fan register yen group e bi kura na after say we dey an individual yen no center by center petrol station on center ha that will be also be inform yen center by center ni kan boy yi center champions if you are now fi abebo na fine it is game as I say your man done competition
I think say tight pa emu ye de pa
na probably but now some my star
yes na semi final no
who see you can say yeah see
oh there be any CJ
we say platform say yeah CJ
yes as you almost fi obo kumase na attack ni mu fi obo ase nti
na nice competition
me say na semi final no CJ ni attack no me say ye tena almost be 3 hours o
na muntu
na we pia share
calculations nko
sa game ne dia on
aka so video bibi kakra
ya na ya bobo ni nyina no nti ye guso e de fan fidi mu anche ye bi pia so kama
nice game nti no crispo yan hwe na bia na tam bia na yan no on center by center na ya pe champion na fi ya ye no community na ya bona ya fe because damn there nice game one of the games time on that honey be to essence CJ ni attack there na go make ma to am na kwa no so
serious na tight papa
na time so mu use be
o se sa terms ni so wani tu ase yinti
no mo se bi ti se
me na menka it will be to your 0200300335 and I feel so 0200300336 na yemo enkomo show no so it will ba with me room no but chenkomo and na no dam ye course so e we chiri station and I feel so in sembi bra kan both the local and the foreign font ni na ye di nkomo bebre nti obetimi awuram na ya chenkomo 0200300335 and I feel so 0200300336 nanka ye toatwa homa na hye sanka ye betumi ene dame hene atake abonko mo show no so but it seems say I try but number no. Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, but you didn't be free any nkomo. Oh, when to me na so hello, okay, my uraha. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Would you be free for penekese? Okay, any nkomo.
FM station there. We are teaching FM station. Said they are teaching hospital or teaching FM station. If you say Munuma, Mushabia, Petamina, we have been mobile, you to organize. We are both the other we are prepared.
Yes.
Not the drama, we are bomb about the Yami. Mona to my own hearing and I am cost na mufanye kwa sababu ndio mukasana mosirena ukawechero niki pa na mima abona na tabro tena na oda mima happy oda pa na uni chasi abazi yakoto koyo kota kazi for pamuni fafuo pia ni so ma ko ti dada na ona akai no epia ni hu se o mo de mo actually tipo bia e yakoto po ya ton ye best e di yakoto tiku to de metron se kotoko ada e o ma ya ra ke kura to mama me bana ye bia ne dia mama me ka ta
okay
after match me to be it is hard to say to I in the match.
All right. Yes, hello, good afternoon.
Minia, my mama about my idea. Uncle points out when maybe I come on some salmon on the doors.
Okay, that's it.
Once the mama organizing competition, but Mabu Bosso, Kakre, yes, almost participation in
oh, there be so when put the assassin to know Yamabu. Yes, we be and
so if you for you to move for more Munchi.
Yes, you say.
We can use games to know MTF Cup and half and a for young county after the games and because games the course. So yeah, more with some more than one and now only to be that don't cover balls. I'm going to have a chance at 4-1. And I have to go into the chef 1
Oh, mo show mo 1-0.
Cool. Oh, mama, no, my big they shall make them.
Yeah, say yes, so yeah, that's hello, good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon, sir.
Open the question here, be free.
I'm here at Aboka because we are about to pay.
Okay, into.
The boat man you are basso. I'm the man for my city,
Ah, yeah.
With the Capra sports I can or for no program also.
Yes.
Yeah, boom, Abasso.
All right.
Bye bye.
Yes, so yeah, that's say bye bye. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, mini on that.
Yanko Padum, Ijinem, now so.
Oh, no, I have to come that the other.
Okay, into.
I want to publish a phone in Amaya. Now, I think back one more yard on for. This is a boat one, young should be. Somebody who was also back. And we just go to the end of the Europe. Because last week of our Boston match, Emma will be able to watch at the end. You can see a woman for Hannah. We have one can watch them. Jim,
Yeah, say yeah, that's it.
What the want to chew money. Am I here with the market money?
All right. Yes. Okay. All right. So we'll ask a friendly game to win. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good day, we are free for penny case.
Yanni the 11.
Into it.
Camera is a Chelsea team that on home. Adia, you own a Chelsea team. In fact, I have a home. Example, Viviano, I'm passing the video. The Peninsula Hodge, no idea. You have a bomb, not a mobile to 2 hours. And I want to push Papa Playo, tell you there. You're looking at fire results, maybe I did it. If you are man, you go say 3. I am a day.
Yes.
That's you be saying, I'm there. If you're playing for the Salayas and Edda, what I say, you money coach in Kasa. Not to tell me my
Yes, yeah, that's say hello, good afternoon.
afternoon.
Yeah, no, baby, you're free and income.
That's how maybe Baba should be here.
Okay, Yanko.
That's all. I'm born there, but city for no moon or my view is so big. Why?
Okay.
I'm born no moon. Why?
Okay, or Mati.
Already 5 grand account.
Oh, okay. Mati, I'm dancing so. Enti, okay, my mood, Hamra. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, hello, Debbie. Enya, enti, kona so baby 0200300336. But before that, a crown no. We can get enterprise like your hobby or see up a washing machine, fufu pound machine, television set, blender, refrigerator, air conditioner, kettle, microwaves, iron, ceiling fan, wall clock, a rice cooker, and hair dryers. Then you be home appliance, a kitchen or a kitchen or a friend say kitchen and a chicken. Yo, Nina, a bill, enti, if you near man, or quite a jalen year per se. Enti from which year was 0240995591 0240995591. And was central markets into it and get trail, bra, Naquajo, Ufi near Manina. O se wo kitchen o se wo chicken so ehun ne manyina okwa onsa abeka ujale ne ma no enti specialized natural me no wo tan so ka ho bia duro is ensu ayenom se de bia mekeka se yaduro ne se ensu so yaduro because se ne onnom a ehuhuru ni pedua ne mu kama no ensu ne bo adwuma buruta no the specialized natural me no water enti se ye party a wedding outdoor engagement occasion bia na ye dom nhye mu bia no specialized natural me no water na ye serve wa se mo ye door to door delivery afen so opel mo pa adjacent the Butcher Drugstore and free Prince Bar Beauty Mubutu from 0545 805261. Now Omono and Bonkomo. Hello, good afternoon.
Minia na Nepacho. Atico di Madrid, 1 man supporter. They say your name Barcelona. Papa they will find out. You don't want it that bank. I am more Angamako.
And no Barcelona.
Chelsea adi enko ye maka nwata ma meso atokwa am na da bia ta azaki me de atiko di Madrid ara no me pressure bia ntimi tima no mo ba mun kan wase mo wa ma won tutokro na meso me tie mo pa wa pia pia ye nya ba me chat for ya se ma be pa tu ye ya de ya mo ya ba to wa mo player kɛseɛ kɔ akudu so kɔ ɔkɔyɛ hɔ aba wonka wei nyinaa
that's papa ahari eri jumedi no be see but mame anyway na osajefo ba no hotel nso ka ho bi ndo se nka ncho bibia se ope hotel adade no osajefo ba osajefo hotel odi aso nti bra na beda omo di aso off Ankwasu road na fe training enterprise no omo nso omo rice drinks na fe oil sugar ne nyina bi wo ho nti eno nso no omo ewo di aso omo ne Methodist church ne di animu so afi omo ben for pharmacy from 0242153714 and that's 0279160954 na no ma twetwe komo ti yem fancy ha no mo na drive jam emetiki over na bibia nso enye ka for that no hey come refia happy glorious birthday enko enfama na natabono chief general no commander 1 radio nyina commander no natabono obo adwuma brusa news editor for Ichama radio natabono anko ba kope nti happy glorious birthday enko enfama nyankopon shira no wonka ho na all your secret prayer no we say amen to it na you are who you think you are the best among the rest nti